guys, so in the last video, where we left off was we were here with the Wingman. So this is what you guys saw last. We have the battery pack on for the EL wire, and I needed a solution to cover this up. So this is what I came up with real quick. This is the first version of the battery cover that I made right here. It doesn't look that great, but it covers it. Problem is, it does not reach the Wingman, and it still shows a lot of the battery pack. So I went into a 3D modeling program again, specifically Design Spark here, and what we did was we thickened it up, added this wall here so that you couldn't see the battery when you put it on, and adjusted these walls on the side to make it longer so that it rested up against this. I'm currently printing it right now, and after putting it in Cura, which is the 3D printing slicer, it says it was going to take 5 hours and 5 minutes. So not so bad. This is test number 2 using PLA. It's a cheap material that's pretty flimsy. Actually, since I'm done using this, that was kind of cool, and I'm glad I didn't shoot and hit me in the eye. But you can see how flimsy that was. So now that it's printing the second one, we're gonna put it on the Wingman when it's done. I'll show you guys that, and we'll see in a bit. Alright, I'm back. As you saw just right there, I was printing out the second piece to the battery cover for the Wingman, which turned out pretty good. You can see it's much thicker than the first version, just right there. I created this wall to block out, whoops, so you can't see behind there where the battery is. The problem was this print here, it stopped early because it wasn't extruding material. It was probably what happened before, where the spool was too big or it was tangled up and it just wasn't extruding, which is fine because this is, again, it's like that cheaper material, but it works perfect. It fits right in there like so. It's a good size. It doesn't fall right out, and just so that you can change the batteries quickly. Kind of a nice piece to the part here. So looks kind of cool just like that anyway, but once it's done and painted and everything, I think it's gonna look awesome. It's gonna fit right in. I'm currently doing the final print with PETG. It's going to take about 10 hours because I had to slow down the original print. This was supposed to take about 5 hours. And so hopefully it turns out well because I'm now using it's still cheap, but it's better material in my mind. And I only have a little bit of it, so I need to make this one count. But hopefully it turns out well, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, I'm back again. It's Friday morning. I have the print right here. It turned out really well. And exactly how I wanted it to. This is what it's supposed to look like here. Looks pretty dang good. So, let's see real quick if it fits. Yes, it does. Okay. Cool. And it comes off pretty easily. And the reason it's more like a patch job for now, I think. But we're gonna have to make do. I'm gonna spray paint it black, maybe. Although it looks pretty cool white, but I need to use the putty and I need to prime it and all that stuff. Sand it down. But I think for now this will do. And we're just about done. So I'll see you in a bit. It's gonna be spray painted and sanded and finished. All right, it's done. It's done being painted, and here is the moment of truth. There it is. And it covers up that battery pack. Now, what I'm going to do, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram at NotAnExpertHD, I'm going to post the pictures of the Wingman when it's completely done. That means wiring this EL wire through, or, getting it fitted around the gun. And on Facebook, the page is Not an Expert. This has been a lot of fun, a huge learning experience for me. And what we're going to do next is going to be up to you guys. So I want you guys to comment on either on Facebook, YouTube, like you have before, about projects you want to see me do, things you want to see me 3D print. If there's no comments, that's okay. Or if there's no suggestions, that's fine. I'll come up with something. I have a few things in mind. Again, those little glass terrariums, not necessarily a fish tank because I don't have a lot of room here to store it, but some kind of project like that, or maybe even more game prints, weapons from games, cosmetics, things like helmets. Again, that mask is up there, so things like this. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Keep up the interactions, like following my other pages. Again, that Instagram is going to be Not an Expert HD. It's all one word. And then of course you guys that are on Facebook, I love the engagement on there too and the interactions. So again, it's been real. This turned out actually really well, and I can't wait to get the EL wire through it, and I'll take some night photos or photos in the dark so that you guys can see what it looks like when it's all completely done. So there it is. One last shot. Alright guys, thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.